Late night vlog. So I got the inserts for the A5 binder for storing postage stamps, and I didn't get as many as I know that I'm going to need because I got a variety pack to try out and see how I like each of the different like insert styles. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. But yeah, I'm going to have to order more. I just wanted to kind of test the waters with it a little bit. So I don't know if I actually ever posted the vlog where I talked about this, because there was like a whole day of vlog that I decided to just scrap because I was having problems with the files, the way I was transferring them from my phone to my computer. It was becoming a nightmare, and so I think I scrapped all that footage. So I think I talked about this that day. But basically, right now, here's how I store my postage stamps. It is in a binder. And these are just like, this is like a mini binder, so a half letter size, 8.5 by 11 inch, 8.5 by 5.5 inches. And all my stamps are just stored in these sleeve protectors. I wanted to move them to an A5 binder, approximately the same size, but have a little bit more organized like binder sleeves. And I was having a lot of trouble finding this type of sleeve for the half letter style binder, but I was able to find quite a few for an A5 binder, even though they're nearly the same size. One has 3 rings, one has 6, and they're spaced totally differently. So I'm going to open this up and I'm going to show you kind of what I'm going to do with it and organize through it and see how I like it. Okay, so here's the half letter binder with all of the stamps currently. Can I prop that there, maybe? Okay, so these are the different sleeves I got for the A5. These are just like open envelopes. So it's just kind of has a side open, and it's like a full-size sheet. There should be, I think, 4 of these. Yeah, there's 4 of those. And those will work basically the same as what I already have, except they open on the side. And then there's these ones, which have this like half-size pouch and 2 quarter-size pouches, and they have the little flaps. I think there's 2 of those. Yeah, and then there's 2, I think, that are half sheet. This comes out. So there's 2 like that, and then there's 2 that are also, they're also full size, but they open at the top like this. And then 2 that they're quarter size, and they open, the pockets open here like this. Anyway, so it's just like a different size pockets. So I'm going to see if I can organize my existing stamp collection into these in a cohesive way. Okay, so I don't have a problem ever like cutting the side of the stamp sheet. Like, this is originally wider, it had border all the way around. I don't mind cutting them, or like ripping off the exposed backing when a sheet is partially used. Like, there's no reason for me to keep the stamp sheet itself in pretty condition. I just want it to be functional and tidy. So I have 10 cent, 1 cent, additional ounce, and 2 cents. These are all ones to kind of add more postage when there is not enough. This looks like it's marked to rip the seam, but I didn't want to rip very easily. Okay, so yeah, I have like this is folded over like that. The George Morrison one, I just I cut this side off and tucked it in the sleeve. This one I ripped in half. The T-Rex one I cut in half. This one was much bigger to begin with, but I cut off the bottom row and then cut the sides off. And then I try and use one side at a time. Doesn't always work perfectly, but and then this one was also much bigger and it was cut down, same with this one. So, and then this one, yeah, I had to cut this one in half as well. So I'm going to sort through and see if I can find a reasonable way to organize these into the pouches I have. Okay, I think I have everything kind of in a pretty cohesive way. I did have enough, just enough for everything. I have seen the previews of the 2023 stamp releases, and I'm probably going to be buying at least one of everything. So I will probably get another one of these. So I have the additional ounce and 10 cents. So additional ounce currently is worth 24 cents, but that is one of those kind of forever rates where it will always be worth whatever the additional ounce is. But that's what those ones are. The international or global value is currently $1.40. There are a few different designs, like these flower designs for global, and I figure I probably will fill this out with that. This is the non-machinable surcharge stamp, which it's not the value of just the surcharge, it's worth the value of the first class letter plus the surcharge. First class letter is currently 60 cents. And the surcharge is currently 39 cents. So if you had a first class envelope, which is $1.40 currently, and it needed non-machinable, you would not need to put one of these and one of these. You would put one of these plus a 39-cent value. So maybe a 24, a 10, and like a 5-cent stamp or something to make up the difference. You can always add more postage than necessary, but you're sort of throwing away money, but it's not that big of a deal. I have a lot of first class stamps. These ones, I wasn't sure I was going to even put it in here because I'm going to be bringing those with me on a trip to mail postcards for post crossing while I'm traveling. And they kind of match the postcards that I'm going to be using, so it doesn't matter. I will keep them in there for now. These are my actual postcard stamps. I've got the fish from 2019 and the Barnes from 2021. We did not get a fresh new postcard stamp this year. We're getting one next year though. It's sailboats. I might want to get some more of these before they're gone. Anyways, I just put them in the same sleeve. I'm not sure what I'll do once I ultimately get the sailboats. I don't know if I'll wait to get sailboats until I run out of one of these, or I'm going to get another pack of these dividers. These ones are from 2019. It took me until just a month ago to start using these because they're so cute and nostalgic that they were kind of a little bit too precious for me to use, but I finally started using them. The James Webb Space Telescope got a tall sleeve, and then I almost put this in one of these, but then I realized that having the side opening, because this has the different designs each on their own line going this way, I could more easily just open this up and quickly peel off one if I wanted to. And then I put the panel with him in front so I could still see it and still see each design, because these are the 5 different designs. This one easily fit into that top one that is folded over. There's 20 stamps per this design. Is that 20? Yeah. Kind of just sorted some of my previous forever stamps into here. I'm almost out of the spooky silhouettes. Very sad about that. I want more. I wish they still sold them. I have a lot of Hanukkah stamps left. The T-Rex ones I just split into 2 pockets. I want one of there's a new Hanukkah design that I want, but I have so many of these left over from, I think this is 2018 maybe? Oh gosh, 2016. I didn't buy them in 2016. I bought them in 2019. But anyway, I haven't bought Christmas stamps. I might buy Christmas stamps this year. I've got Gwen Ifill. I did not get any of the oh my gosh, what's the I forgot her name, the Black Heritage one for 2021 or 22. I don't remember. I haven't got hers yet. I'm going to be getting the ones for next year, and I'm basically just going to go make sure I have all of the other ones from the collection that are still available before they go away. Gwen Ifill is not available anymore. I've got the, what are these ones called? The Mountain Flora collection, and then the Snowy Beauty flower collections, and then I'm almost out of the Delicioso, like Latin American foods. Almost out of those. And I've got my 1 cent and 2 cent stamps. I might get some of the other designs of 1 cent and 2 cent stamps, and depending on what I do with those, I'll probably put them in a similar one. So I'm going to sort these by type. So I've got, I want to use these ones up first, these Latin American foods, and then I've got this holiday ones. So I'm going to put these at the front and just keep all of the first class ones together. Sesame Street close to the back because they're precious. I'm going to keep this at the front. It's got my newest set and the ones I'm going to use up soon. And then, let's see, I will put Postcard right behind that. International right behind that. And then ones, let's see, I'll put the 1s, 2s, additional ounce and 10s, and then the Colorado Hair Streak non-machinable first class with surcharge at the back. The holes do need to be pushed out on all of these. I'll probably use like a slightly sharp object to help facilitate that, but I'm not going to do that all on camera. But yeah, those will all go in my A5 binder. I've had this for a long time. This has got some older like dividers and stuff in it on Notepad. These dividers I made a long time ago. They're a little bit faulty. That one's got a bad word on it. But anyways, I'm going to put these in here. And then I ordered, well, I haven't ordered them yet. I'm going to be ordering some address book A5 sheets that will go in the back. And I've been wanting to keep a paper address book again for a long time. I don't have my old one. It was in 2012 or 13, one of those years. I lost all my household goods, and so there's still things this many years later that I'm still replacing. But yeah, that's everything for that. Okay, so I'm just preparing my stuff for tomorrow. I hate how the graphite carbon paper leaves crease marks, and I don't want to heavily erase on this watercolor paper because it can kind of rough up the paper too much. It kind of takes it from a cold press feel to a rougher feel, but it's fine. I haven't eaten for almost all day, and it's nighttime, like 9-10 p.m. I've had like candy and a couple, like I had some cheese earlier. I haven't had a meal today. And so I'm shaky. My hands are shaky. And so in order to kind of stabilize my hands, I ended up pressing harder than I wanted to. So it's kind of a bolder imprint than I wanted there, but it'll be fine. But yeah, you can, like, my lines aren't as straight as they should be. You can kind of see. I'm gonna shake now, so yeah, my lines are just not great. I don't have the proper tape. I am using masking tape. Yes, I know it will make my paper rip. I have ordered some like lighter tack tape for my watercolor. It's just not here yet, and I want to finish my watercolors before the end of the month. Not every watercolor. I'm doing a bunch of watercolor, like a watercolor art challenge for myself in November, but I want to finish this kit that I had from Let's Make Art. It has 4 different projects, but it comes with everything to make each of them twice. I want to finish this set before November so that I can kind of start fresh with that challenge. And I won't get my order of the tape in before the end of October, so I am using this and taking up as little space on the edges as I can, peeling up as carefully as I can when I remove it, and then just kind of essentially physically cropping, like cutting the edge off the paper if it's torn. Anyway, I'm not painting tonight. I need to get some food and just relax. Today's been an incredibly long day, but I'm gonna make this again. I already did this one once that I recorded as an exclusive video for my Ko-Fi members. So that is already available if you are one of my Ko-Fi members, or if you join. I post the exclusive videos in the Discord. So the Discord is available for everybody, by the way. It's just that the there's like a member only channel. Yeah. I'm gonna relax now. I'm gonna do this tomorrow, and I think I'll do the final one tomorrow as well. That's this design. Well, I say I'm gonna do this tomorrow morning, hopefully, and then by the evening I should be able to remove it and have my paperboard back. I'm retiring this at the end of this kit because I ordered some hardboard for the future, but this will be ready to use again tomorrow evening if I do this in the morning, and then I'll be able to do this in the evening, and then I'll still have time to make the final one the next day. So yeah, this design, looks like this. They give you these little illustration cards with for each project. It is like a 5x7. It could be used as a postcard, but it's got this on it, which isn't the worst. Like there's still loads of space, but I might use these as postcards. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? They're not officially postcards, but I could, use a marker and draw a line and anyway.